Welcome to another stunning edition of Kickstarter Last Rites, back and before they're gone. The only show on the internet that shows you the amazing Kickstarters with just a little bit of time left on Kickstarter. As a matter of fact, sometimes we're down to hours. This is Stop Monster Bias and Jump into the Void with Saw. We're going to check out these amazing Kickstarters that we're going to be featuring today on the show today. And you can always find out what's on the Last Rites by simply going over to our Kickstarter partition right here, hitting the little down button, and hitting Kickstarter Last Rites. That'll show you all the Kickstarters that are currently in danger of getting away from you and you not being able to back them. Remember, supporting Kickstarter only takes $1 single. $1 shows support attracts attention, funds projects, supports creators, and creates new worlds. And if you're looking to learn more about Kickstarter, take the time to go to Amazon and get yourself a copy of Kickstarter for the Independent Creator, second edition, a practical informative guide to crowdfunding by Madeline Holly Razing. Today on the show, we're going to talk about the Lost Kids. We're going to talk about monsters. We're going to talk about Saw the Lightning Wielder and Welcome to the Void. It's all going to be great. Remember that you joined the Advocating Facebook group. If you're a fan, it's a way to see things before it hits our site and actually interact with the creators in a lot easier way. If you're a creator, this is an easy way to get your stuff to be featured on our site. Just join the group and post it, and we'll put it on our site. It's that simple. Let's dive in. And, of course, because this is Kickstarter Last Rites, we go straight to the horse's mouth, meaning we're going to Kickstarter. It's not going to fool me. It's setting me up. There's something at the end of it, isn't there? There are those. See, there it is. There it is, that little music. All right. So this is amazing, honestly. I don't know how much we're going to help them. 352% funded. My gosh. There's a funding that we all wish we could have, right? So we're going to go through the effort of trying to help you guys back it. I mean, this is a fantastic thing. I haven't backed this project. That is insane. I'm going to go with the digital reader. So that'll be my reward. So I can't see getting the regular cover because I can buy it off him at the convention. And it's not like he needs it. So I'll do the digital here and I'll get him the cover later. But I just want to take a look at some of this art. Some of this absolutely fantastic. I mean, is that not breathtaking? Does that not inspire you to be a fan of this? Because if it does not, I can't say any words that would outdo that art. That's for damn certain. This looks like a fascinating tale. And it's just, oh my God, look at that art. Wow, right? Like, I mean, I can't be the only one who's got a little bit of a crush on that art. That art is absolutely amazing. As a comic book creator, I wish that I had. Well, I did with Satine Zilli. I got credit, and I've worked with some amazing artists. I can't even say that I haven't been with good artists. But, I mean, that's definitely next level. That's amazing art in this project. It's definitely something I'd want on my project. Let's put it that way, and put it with all the great creators I've already worked with. So I've been real lucky with some artists and worked with some amazing artists. So I can't even complain, to be honest with you. It would be insane for me to complain. Between Satine, Damien, Tamatra, CB Zane's coming to the fold, Chris Mad, Carlos Villas. We've had CG Garado. We've had, I know I'm forgetting someone, and I'll feel like a douche if I don't remember them. Oh, yeah, Dave Brown and Raheel Motion from the kids-friendly category. So I've been blessed. So art is very important to me. So when I see art like this, I instantly get, like, goosebumps. I'm like, hello, look at that. Look at the beauty in the bullet holes. I think those are supposed to be bullet holes, but look at that beauty. I'm sorry, but I'm in. I'm all the way in. I'm definitely going to leave this open. We're going to come back to it and check it out. I can't. I mean, I've shown you the art. There's nothing else to say. This one's done. If you haven't backed it, you don't like art and you don't like comic books. It's that simple. We're gonna move on because this one's clear as day that you should be backing it. Let's check out A Monster of a Betrayal. Now, this is a 2-minute video. This is my project, and I think that if I'm going to advocate for you, and we don't have all day, we get to dive in a little bit, but we try to keep every coverage of this between 5 and 10 minutes. So I've got an 8-minute video, and I'm going to use that very quickly to play this amazing video. It's going to be there. Here we go. Hey guys, and welcome to my Kickstarter video. Kickstarter videos are interesting. See this guy in the picture? That's me. But do you really need to see me talking? You want to know why you should back this Kickstarter. I'm going to tell you a story about this story and what influenced it and how it got there. I'm the creator and the writer. You guys know me. I'm the Unboxable Advocating Creator, known as Mr. Anderson. A lot of reasons for the Unboxable, and Monster became one of them. But we'll get there. Hold on. First, I want to introduce you to the amazing co-creator and artist of Monsters series. This is C. Gajardo. He graduated from the Joe Corbett School of Cartoon and Graphic Art, Inc. Gajardo sees comics as an art form and looks to push it into boundaries by combining contemporary fine art with sequential storytelling, using a variety of media such as pencil, ink, and watercolor with a slice of surrealism. C. Gajardo has contributed to a number of anthologies, including the 2016 Harvey Award-nominated The 27 Club by Red Stylo Media. C. Gajardo's use of neo-humanism figurative painting with the meta panel, first developed by the legendary Will Eisner, creates what C. Gajardo calls the technique of sequential surrealism. So now, his art is very unique. I like unique. I'm unique. I think we're all unique. But he lets his unique out there to shine, and so do I. So we got together one day on Facebook because I wanted to make a superhero book because I was bored. Literally, I was bored one day, and I said, hey, does anyone want to work? I have this story I just made, and literally, I'd only written the story a couple hours before. And this is common with me, believe it or not. I do this quite often. Not all of the characters and not all the things we work on get to be made. This is a good example. This was going to be a story about superheroes called Super Consequences. These are some preliminary sketches that no one has seen before. All right. You guys are seeing this for the first time. So I'm actually giving you an exclusive here on this Kickstarter video so you guys see something. I won't go into the story, but the story was about superheroes and consequences. I looked at the art, and I didn't see the art selling superheroes. So I wanted the superheroes to be these perfect beings that we would almost envy to be and hate that we're not, and even be a little jealous of. I didn't think the art represented those characters. However, I liked the art. I was inspired by the uniqueness of it. And until this moment in my life, as I've said many times on the Comic-Con Highway, if anyone had asked me if I'd made a story about monsters, I'd say, no, it's already been done. But something about this man art, this C. Gajardo man, inspired me to create something. And that something became And They Call Us Monsters. I can't tell you exactly why it came to me, but I can tell you it took me 20 minutes to write him the story, give it to him, and him to say, yeah, I'm in. And then we began our journey. Now, on this journey, we wound up going to Kickstarter. When I went to Kickstarter, I was terrified that we wouldn't get funded for this one, because I didn't know what people would think of it. I didn't know if they'd see the brilliance in the art, and I didn't know if people would like a story about monsters who were human beings given genetic disorders. I was about to take the classic monsters that everyone knew and make them human. I was going to demonstertize them and use them to show who the real monsters in life was. This project actually happened in the middle of Irma, too, which is very horrible because I lost communication basically for 2 weeks. I'm happy to say that we more than funded. Our goal was $750. We got to $947. So there was definitely this desire to see the monster story. We took that, we printed it, we shared it with the world. And as we shared it with the world, people began to really fall in love with the characters. This led us to a sequel. the sequel called A Monster of Betrayal. Monster of Betrayal is the continued story, which even though I wrote it as a one-shot, I left a lot of doors open. This is those doors being opened for us to see a whole different side of all the characters, including the introduction of what is going to be one of my favorite characters ever that I created, or recreated, I guess, in a way, because Wolfman's been out there already. This is the Wolfman. And the Wolfman is very unique because he's the one monster that doesn't mind being called a monster. In fact, he uses his monster status to make money as he goes to Comic-Cons and dresses up as a cosplayer. Now, this time around, our monsters find themselves against it really badly. They call the Wolfman in for help, and they need to figure out if the Wolfman can help them smell out the rat. I'm not going to give too much away from you guys, to you guys, but I want you to know this is some of my best writing, and the art is definitely next level. I have to give credit to my artist and co-creator, Sigahardo, for him raising the bar a lot from the first to the second book. And I'm excited to say that this will be the first book launched under the brand new Written Sins comic imprint of mine. And I'm thrilled to have it be the representation of what Written Sins Comics is about. You guys can take a quick look at our page as it's getting ready, but right now below you'll see a different page with more things filled out and hopefully you supporting it. It's all about creating new worlds. I hope that I've given you a reason to back it, and I've shown you the creativity that we've come from and how everything began and became monsters. And I really do think that you guys will enjoy the story. And I'm happy to say that as we've gone from Comic-Con to Comic-Con, we've had a lot of people be very interested in the unique idea of monsters being turned into human beings given genetic disorders. And it's Hollywood that has turned them into monsters to make money off of their genetic diseases. It's also a story of trying to figure out who the real monsters are in life. And finally, it is all about how we are perceived but not really seen. I hope you guys take this trip with us. There's some amazing rewards. Sorry to have taken up so much of your time today. I really hope that you guys share this with your friends because I think it's worth a share, and it's certainly worth at least $1, if not more. If you have any questions, please reach out to me on many of the different platforms I have, including Indie Advocates, which you guys probably know if you follow me. And quickly, I just want to give a shout out to someone amazing who's been part of this and could not be forgotten. I think a lot of times the editors do get forgotten, and I don't think that's cool at all to forget. So I want to give a shout out to Chuck Pino, and I want to tell you guys that right now, as our Kickstarter is live, so is Chuck Pino's Welcome to the Void. It's on Kickstarter right now too, and it's really cool, and you guys should go check it out. I'll be honest, if you're going to back one Kickstarter, back his, because we're a continued story. We are pre-orders for this book, and I think I've talked too much. You guys like monsters? You like good storytelling? Well, Monsters or Void is for you. Why not back them both? Chuck has helped us mold this story, and it's my privilege to call him someone that I rely on, an amazing friend, and a great co-creator, as he is creating such amazing stuff on his own, and he's a fantastic editor. My name is Mr. Anderson, and I've been advocating for Chuck, Sigahardo, and me in the creation of A Monster of a Betrayal. Yeah, I mean, I had a pretty calm demeanor in there. I filmed that one first, and then I filmed this one. And after I play this, I promise we'll stop talking about monsters because this is my last shot. If I don't win you over right now, I don't deserve your backing. I got 3 hours to go. This is my last shot. Hey, guys, it's me, Mr. Anderson. I'm that cute guy in the picture right there. I run Indie Advocates, and I am the unboxable advocating creator. This is my co-creator of Monsters, Sigahardo. There's a bigger video at the bottom of this actual page in this Kickstarter that will explain a lot more, but this is going to be my elevator pitch to you guys. So
Me and Gajardo got together and we were going to make a story about superheroes. I saw his art and was inspired by it, but didn't know if it would fit with the current story. So instead, I asked him, did he like stories about monsters? What about the classic monsters that we knew? He said, yeah, I'd be very interested in that. So I wrote him a story. That story was called And They Call Us Monsters. We took And They Call Us Monsters, agreed to do it together after writing a script and him reading it and being excited about it, and we went to Kickstarter once we were done. We got 50 amazing people to help us bring it to life. I was able to take it across the Northeast and found out people really liked the story. It was a pretty good seller. As a matter of fact, people kept asking, what's next, as they'd see me again. Well, A Monster of Betrayal is next, this Kickstarter. We're so thrilled to be back on Kickstarter, so thrilled with this follow-up story. It is amazing. I think you guys will absolutely love it. We're going to introduce the Wolfman. He's an amazing character who actually uses his monster hood to make money. He became a cosplayer. And unfortunately, the monsters are up against it this time, and someone might have sold him out. This is going to be released by Written Sins Comics. I'm so excited about it being the first book in that imprint. And we're so thrilled to say that Chuck Pino, who has his own Kickstarter right now called Welcome to the Void, now on Kickstarter, as our editor on this project and helping us bring it to life. As I said, if you guys want to know more information, please scroll down to a longer video that explains a lot more. But just so you know, this is a pre-order Kickstarter. All of our Kickstarter rewards are based upon the fact that no matter what, we're making the book. We're just offering you guys to be able to get the book through Kickstarter. The book's been done. It's been lettered. As of filming this, we're literally just editing the last of it. And by the time Kickstarter is done, we'll just go straight to the printer, if not a few days before when we know basically how many we need. We appreciate you taking the time to watch the video and hope that you consider us worth backing. My name is Mr. Anderson, and I've advocated for Monsters, Chuck, C. Gajardo, and myself. Thank you for listening.
That's it. I mean, I've done what I can. You guys either believe in me now or you don't. So I'm going to leave it at that. That either won you over or it won't. We're going to move on to Saw the Lightning Wielder. All right, so how awesome does that look? Congratulations on being funded, by the way. Some amazing stuff going on. So, of course, this is a continued story, which you guys should know by now. And here he explains the story so far. Some amazing stuff. Now, the cool thing I wanted to touch on was the fact the inspiration of this character on a Christy Cha, who has brought the character to life, which I think is amazing. That's so badass. Now, here's an early bird digital combo pack. Of course, Kyron didn't ask me to be part of it. I thought Kyron was my friend. No, I'm just kidding. It's an amazing group of fantastic tales, from Below Zero to Cat and Mouse to Mr. Tatters to Resurrection Men to Lady Fathom. Some amazing stuff. And, of course, some stretch goals still to be got. Time is not up on that. You got some amazing goal options here, and you can see I've backed it. I'm getting the digital bundle. I really dug the first book. I'm going to get the second book, and we're going to even talk about. So the story so far has us that Saw has been battling the forces of Greenville, Washington. Evil, the forces of evil in Greenville, Washington. Her world became more complicated when Lord Epilepsy escaped from his confinement in the Dark Realm and set his sights on Earth. Oh my goodness. Now Epilepsy and his evil demon army are laying waste to her beloved city, and it's up to Saw and the mysterious Danny to stop these evil plans. Now, at one point, I think Danny tried to steal Saw's powers. How messed up is that? You know, what kind of dude does that? Get your own powers, man. Get your own powers. Seeing if Kieran wants to Kyron, sorry. I had a friend named Kieran, and I always think of the name Kieran for some reason when I see Kyron's name. I'm gonna invite both of them, Chuck and Kyron. We'll see if anyone shows up. Let's do it. In the meantime, we're gonna see if we can bring Kyron back on. So we're gonna skip ahead to Welcome to the Void, which is actually our last book on the show, but maybe we can get one of them to come on. So we're going to check it out right now. Buy ourselves some time.
Hey everybody, I'm Chuck Pino, and this is Welcome to the Void. All of this stemmed from me wanting to explain my personal take on magic. It's not about runes or wands or trinkets or anything like that. It's about something a little more deep within us, a willpower to do something that otherwise isn't possible at all. So I created a dimension known as the Void, and in it, anything that you can create or you can think of happens. Now, the more I thought about this, the more I realized there were some serious moral implications that could come with that. And that's when the story really got interesting. If you're a hero and you find this place, you think, I could do so much good with it. And then you realize, if anyone else found this, it would be terrible. What would I do to try to protect people from anyone else ever finding this? And that's where things really got interesting for me. So what we have for you today is Welcome to the Void, Issue 1. That's where we get to actually discover the Void and see just the beginnings of what might be going on. I've got a great crew with me. I have Sean Barber on inks. I have Katie Pierce on colors. I have Michael Wagoner on letters. I have Ben Cook as my editor. And then myself, Chuck Pino, who has written and created the book. I'd really like to take you on this journey with me and show you what magic can be like, especially when there's serious moral implications to everything that you do. So please, come with us, check out our rewards, and we would love to see you in the Void.
I'm telling you, man, I'm not the only one who wanted to go into the Void. 140 backers joined this amazing tale, which is fan-freaking-tastic. And big fan. Look at those amazing books he's offering. He's got a Clarity Girl book, a bit of a resurrection. Sorry about that. Just a call. Because of that, just give me a second, guys. I'm going to play the video one more time, so I got to handle something, obviously. So just watch that.
Hey everybody, I'm Chuck Pino, and this is Welcome to the Void. All of this stemmed from me wanting to explain my personal take on magic. It's not about runes or wands or trinkets or anything like that. It's about something a little more deep within us, a willpower to do something that otherwise isn't possible at all. So I created a dimension known as the void, and in it, anything that you can create or you can think of happens. Now, the more I thought about this, the more I realized there were some serious moral implications that could come with that. And that's when the story really got interesting. If you're a hero and you find this place, you think, I could do so much good with it. And then you realize, if anyone else found this, it would be terrible. What would I do to try to protect people from anyone else ever finding this? And that's where things really got interesting for me. So what we have for you today is Welcome to the Void, Issue 1. That's where we get to actually discover the void and see just the beginnings of what might be going on. I've got a great crew with me. I have Sean Barber on inks. I have Katie Pierce on colors. I have Michael Wagoner on letters. I have Ben Cook as my editor. And then myself, Chuck Pino, who has written and created the book. I'd really like to take you on this journey with me and show you what magic can be like, especially when there's serious moral implications to everything that you do. So please, come with us, check out our rewards, and we would love to see you in the void.
All right, guys. Sorry about that interruption. Let's see if we can get someone to come on with us. I'm going to be messing with the Facebook viewers again. Hopefully this time I don't drop the phone. Last time I actually did. Kind of embarrassing. So I'm going to directly invite these guys and see if someone takes my invitation to be with us. Welcome to the Void, of course, is by Chuck, and he has these amazing books down here. He left out one that he edited. So actually, 2 books that he edited right now. And I'm not talking about the second monsters. I'm talking about Fetish Babies Aftermath, the Mentor Search. I wonder why he got shy about that. I hope he joins us so we can figure that out. We'll see, though. I'm not sure he'll come on because he won't want to explain how he wasn't going to put it in with his little collection pack here. I do like the cool little reflection thing that they got going on down there. That's kind of cool. Of course, for those who are wondering how you actually accomplish, that's not too hard. You just double the image and you do a it's called the capacity. It's no, not capacity, opacity or something like that. It basically, the lower you get it, the more it looks like it fades, and then you just come over here with a brush. And as you guys can tell, I'm trying to buy some time. But welcome to the Void, of course. Chuck does a great job of explaining it. I don't know how to double down on such awesomeness. He did a really good job, but I'm going to try. So I'm going to read his own words. As soon as I let my dog out, he's going crazy. Sorry about that again. It's the problem with live TV. You've got problems come up and you can't cut it out. All right, so why? I've always been interested in the idea of magic and in the unexplained miracles that we witness in our lives. The truly wonderful part about being a writer is that we can define that which normally is beyond our comprehension. I've used the void as my way to comprehend the strangeness around us. Now, that's such a wonderfully flowed word there. I got to give credit to that, man. Love, love, love the wording in that. So we're going to move on real quick. Rather than focusing on heroics, we are focusing on the people behind the mystery. We're shining a light on the struggle we all deal with every day, while also tipping our hat to the incredible synchronics that occur around us. I don't even synchronicities. All right, I'm dyslexic. Leave me alone. That occur around us, the ones that shape us, even as we blow them off as coincidence. That word I knew. Magic will be the focus in our tale, while never losing sight of the fact that that everyone affected are real people with real struggles and issues. I kind of like that. And then I've read the book, and the book definitely goes into that. So badass, killer concept. I love the fact that this book is so honest and open there, and I love what it's done. Really did fantastic, as you guys are going to see in a second. We'll let it wind down. I don't think the gentlemen are going to have time for us today. 178% funded. Fantastic. We're going to go back to Saw for a minute because we cut it off a little early. And we're just going to finish wrapping that up. I don't think either one of the gentlemen are available tonight. That's fine. I didn't really give them a time. I didn't know where I'd be running around. Of course, I'm off to Tampa after filming this tomorrow. So I wanted to make sure we got this in, and especially I wanted to get my own in for a Kickstarter last rights. So hopefully you guys are excited about it. I'm really digging this, and you know what I'm going to do, because I feel bad because we jumped off of it. Let's where were we? Let's see what's planned for issue 2. First, more book for the same price. That's right. Issue 2 is going to be, and all future issues will be 24 pages long. That's 4 extra pages at no charge. That's badass. Issue 2 will bring more excitement and fun than before. I wonder what kind of percentage that is, because I think that's 1/5 more than the original book. So it's like 100 and like, I don't know. Honestly, you got me on that one. Issue 2 was written by Kyron Silva, who of course did Shaman's Destiny, Saw the Lightning Wielder, and The Life of Richard Head. Artwork is provided by David Jackson of Saw the Lightning Wielder, Kid Death, and 15 Years of Comic, and Frederico Sialk Jr. Psycho? I don't know how to pronounce your name. I'm so sorry, Frederico. Names are not my forte. Lettering will be handled by the extremely talented Nikki Powers. All right, guys. I don't think anyone's going to come on. We're going to do the recap, but I think I've given you some good reasons to back all these amazing projects. Of course, on the show today, we featured The Lost Kids, Seeking Smart End Part 1. Smart End. We're going to take a quick look at all the trailers again. And how about A Tale of Monsters?
Hey guys, it's me, Mr. Anderson. I'm that cute guy in the picture right there. I run Indie Advocates, and I am the Unboxable Advocating Creator. This is my co-creator of Monsters, C. Gajardo. There's a bigger video at the bottom of this actual page in this Kickstarter that will explain a lot more, but this is going to be my elevator pitch to you guys. So me and Gajardo got together, and we were going to make a story about superheroes. I saw his art and was inspired by it, but didn't know if it would fit with the current story. So instead, I asked him, did he like stories about monsters? What about the classic monsters that we knew? He said, yeah, I'd be very interested in that. So I wrote him a story. That story was called And They Call Us Monsters. We took And They Call Us Monsters, agreed to do it together after writing a script and him reading it and being excited about it, and we went to Kickstarter once we were done. We got 50 amazing people to help us bring it to life. I was able to take it across the Northeast and found out people really liked the story. It was a pretty good seller. Matter of fact, people kept asking, what's next, as they'd see me again. Well, A Monster of Betrayal is next, this Kickstarter. We're so thrilled to be back on Kickstarter, so thrilled with this follow-up story. It is amazing. I think you guys will absolutely love it. We're going to introduce the Wolfman. He's an amazing character who actually uses his monsterhood to make money. He became a cosplayer. And unfortunately, the monsters are up against it this time, and someone might have sold them out. This is going to be released by Written Sins Comics. I'm so excited about it being the first book in that imprint. And we're so thrilled to say that Chuck Pino, who has his own Kickstarter right now called Welcome to the Void, now on Kickstarter, as our editor on this project and helping us bring it to life. As I said, if you guys want to know more information, please scroll down to a longer video that explains a lot more. But just so you know, this is a pre-order Kickstarter. All of our Kickstarter rewards are based upon the fact that no matter what, we're making the book. We're just offering you guys to be able to get the book through Kickstarter. The book's been done. It's been lettered. As of filming this, we're literally just editing the last of it. And by the time Kickstarter is done, we'll just go straight to the printer, if not a few days before, when we know basically how many we need. We appreciate you taking the time to watch the video and hope that you consider us worth backing. My name is Mr. Anderson, and I've advocated for Monsters, Chuck, C. Gajardo, and myself. Thank you for listening.
All right, guys, let's check out Saw the Lightning Wheeler. All right, and let's end the show for your viewing enjoyment with the amazing Welcome to the Void campaign. Thank you for tuning in this evening. My name is Mr. Anderson. I've had a wonderful time advocating for these amazing projects. Please take the time to donate at least $1 to each one of these amazing campaigns. Every one of them shows the creators' initiative, energy, and heart in what they've created. Thank you for tuning in. Remember to support creators beyond Kickstarter. Visit them at a local Comic-Con this weekend or the next. This is Welcome to the Void.
Hey everybody, I'm Chuck Pino, and this is Welcome to the Void. All of this stemmed from me wanting to explain my personal take on magic. It's not about runes or wands or trinkets or anything like that. It's about something a little more deep within us, a willpower to do something that otherwise isn't possible at all. So I created a dimension known as the Void, and in it, anything that you can create or you can think of happens. Now, the more I thought about this, the more I realized there were some serious moral implications that could come with that. And that's when the story really got interesting. If you're a hero and you find this place, you think, I could do so much good with it. And then you realize, if anyone else found this, it would be terrible. What would I do to try to protect people from anyone else ever finding this? And that's where things really got interesting for me. So what we have for you today is Welcome to the Void, Issue 1. That's where we get to actually discover the Void and see just the beginnings of what might be going on. I've got a great crew with me. I have Sean Barber on inks. I have Kitty Pierce on colors. I have Michael Wagner on letters. I have Ben Cook as my editor. And then myself, Chuck Pino, who has written and created the book. I'd really like to take you on this journey with me and show you what magic can be like, especially when there's serious moral implications to everything that you do. So please, come with us, check out our rewards, and we would love to see you in the void.